What is up, guys? Welcome to Supercars of London in central London. I'm walking down Park Lane. This feels so good to be out and about in central London, and I'm still looking back to see if there are any cars coming. I have not seen a single supercar yet because I have driven my girlfriend's Citroen DS3 into central London. My girlfriend is walking in front of me as we walk down to a dealership that is located on Park Lane to collect my new daily. So the first time in London since lockdown has eased is to be collecting my car. I didn't want to mess around. I've been putting in a lot of phone calls, doing a lot of emails, and I've gone through the usual process that I would to buy a car. But obviously it has been different because we haven't been able to view cars. I have gone on Auto Trader. I have then spoken to Magnitude Finance. I have then spoken to this dealership on Park Lane before reaching out to First Point, where I insure all of my cars, and together we have created a contactless purchase so I can go and pick up my new daily today. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Supercars of London YouTube channel, and for the first time in a long time, my own daily is here. Now, I've just tried to work out exactly how many times I've walked past this dealership. Park Lane is one of the main places that you can see supercars in London, and seeing as I've been coming here for the last 15 years, I'd say, I've probably walked past this dealership over 2,500 times, but never once have I stepped foot inside the showroom until today. And I do it in front of a BMW M8 competition, the pinnacle of M cars. I loved my BMW M3. It was one of my best dailies that I've ever owned, which is why I am back with the BMW brand, because today I'm collecting a 2019 BMW M2 competition. And when you see the spec, you will see why I have picked that particular car, but also there are so many reasons why the M2 competition ticks all of the boxes for me as my ultimate daily driver. Of course, the M8 is a great car, slightly too big for what I need. The M2 comes in a much better package, and today I'm going to be doing a contactless collection. Obviously, with COVID-19 and the social distancing rules that still apply, it is going to be quite a unique handover, but one that I will bring you guys along for the journey, and then we're going to take the car out and for its first drive head into Knightsbridge to see what supercars are out and about. So fingers crossed we can find a couple of supercars to follow and get the first few miles of my BMW M2 competition under my belt. Behind me is the BMW Park Lane handover bay. It's a little bit hot down here. Posh Wash is just over there making quite a lot of noise, so we will hopefully get through this section of the video with as little noise as possible, apart from my voice. M2, my M2 competition right there, and a wicked spec M4 competition, white seats, almost like a Miami blue. I don't know the exact paint code, but ladies and gentlemen, I've kind of breezed past the fact that this is my new daily, a fully blacked out nuke spec BMW M2 competition as a Hurricane Spider starts up. But the grille is already black, it already has black badges, and it also has some window tints. Now, how a contactless collection works: the steering wheel, the seats, and the interior gets disinfected, the door handles get disinfected, then the keys get disinfected, put in a plastic bag, and put on the windscreen before I can go and collect the keys from the windscreen to my new car. These are the keys to my new daily. Oh my God, I am so excited to be back behind the wheel of an M car. There is so much to tell you about this car and the spec, but from first impressions of seeing it, it looks so clean. Black is such a good color for the competition because it accentuates the new front bumper design, which I just love the road presence of these, and it was just such an obvious choice, knowing that these were creeping into the £40,000 budget that I had for my new daily. I'm over the moon. I paid £45,000 for my M3, which wasn't even a competition, and I paid £50,000 for my C63 coupe. So this is an absolute bargain, and I think a better car than my M3. And I'm going to have so much fun modifying this car that I think it's going to become cooler than my C63. So I have the keys. Let's open it up to the smell of disinfectant. Oh my God. I am so excited. I'm actually going to leave the keys here. I mean, how cool is that? You get a collection of your new daily with the soundtrack of a Lamborghini V10. Oh my God, I'm so excited. So the plan of action now is I'm going to start this car up, try and get it out of this car park without curbing a wheel, which fingers crossed I can do, before heading around and doing a few laps in central London. But massive thank you to BMW Park Lane for organising this, and Magnitude Finance and First Point for making this all possible in a contactless and safe way. The M4 is either being collected or... Oh, mama! Just getting my select driver profile to assign the active key to. Driver 1. Am I all good to go? Yes, I am. Ah, I'm back behind the wheel of an M car. The chunky steering wheel, my favourite element, is back. How'd you get out of this place? Here? Can I go here? Ooh. Ooh. Guys, I think we're stuck. Let me out! Yeah, I'm gonna have to go all the way to the back. I'm now in another cage, but I do believe... Oh no. Oh my God. Well, I'm putting excess miles on the car. For God's sake. I'm just zigzagging up and down the bloody car park. I've just come from here. I'm gonna have to go all the way. I think the one thing that is so attractive about the M2 package is how small the car is, how nippy it can be, and how good it is as a city car. We're still in the BMW section, so now we're out. Yes! C63 on the left. Urus over there as well. I don't know whether that was caught on camera, but a black Urus is there. That looks like a GT2 RS or GT2 RS on Q8 plates. Finally, nearly run out of fuel. I've got a full tank. I've got a full tank. There's that Lagonda, Aston Martin Lagonda thing. A Lusso. A few bits and bobs here and there. McLaren under the cover. The DS3 on the right. Now, even though the contactless collection was 15 minutes max, I'm now going to be sent a video link that is vehicle specific to this car by BMW Park Lane, which is going to take me through a more of a virtual handover if I was a little bit confused or needed any questions answered about how to use this car. But obviously I kind of already know how to use this car. It's actually so familiar, very similar to be driving this. It's like my M3, really. Sounds very much like my M3. My point of view is almost identical to the M3, just without the heads-up display. And in front, we have got a camera car that is none other than Mr. Archie Hamilton in his A45S. But I wanted to get some shots of it on the road so that you guys got to see how cool the Nuke spec M2 competition is. It sucks that it's raining because we're going to have absolutely no chance of seeing any supercars whatsoever. But first drive, this is the first time I've ever collected a car in central London. But because the M2 is a much more compact car in comparison to all of the other M cars, as great as the M8 is, I just love the size of this. It's a pocket rocket, but without the hatchback, which I prefer. The modification opportunities with this car are huge, and that is going to be a video because I know there are going to be a lot of questions asked about how do you get away with modifying these cars with your insurance? How does it work? Well, First Point have been my insurer broker since my BMW M3. Redline introduced me to First Point, who then go and speak to a number of insurance provider specialists and get the best quote. So I am insured by ERS, who you all know I get insured my Lamborghini with. I've added this to the policy, so now my M2 competition and Lamborghini, there's an R8 V8 there, are both insured on the same policy with ERS through First Point. BMW M2 competition collected from BMW Park Lane. The Range Rover was just sat there whilst the lights were green. 4 cars honked and he managed to get through on an amber, and we're now stuck in a red light. Classic. London is a ghost town. There is almost 90% less cars on the road that I can see on a Saturday. Now Archie Archie did exactly what the Range Rover did, not concentrating. But with all of that being said, it has been an amazing day. I've been looking forward to this. I've been looking forward to picking and then revealing to you guys what my daily driver is. This is it. Comment below what modification you want to see happen first, because I cannot wait to sink my teeth into this car. I will leave it there. Thank you very much for watching and supporting as always. I will see you soon. Please head into the links in the description just so that you can check out Magnitude Finance and First Point, who have supported me throughout this entire process, and I will be seeing you very, very soon. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I think we're going to be stuck here a while. So that's the end of the video. Bye, guys.